Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merch Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the top 5 mobile ATM tips and tricks that are a surefire way to guarantee you money in a mobile event. Always remember, here at PDQ Merch Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. So without further ado, the top 5 guaranteed ATM mobile tricks that will guarantee you guys money in your mobile ATM event. All right, number 1. So this is my top mobile ATM event tip, but I'm gonna wait to the end of the video to share with you this trick. All right, so we're gonna dive right into number 2. So number 2, have an ATM agreement. It doesn't matter if you guys are giving in commission or not giving in commission, please start using mobile ATM agreements. This is an agreement that will spell out exactly what you're gonna do at the event. Things like how much surcharge you're going to charge them. What are they going to receive in commission? Are they going to receive a commission? How many vendor passes do you need? Do you need vendor passes? Phil, what is a vendor pass? A vendor pass is a way to get into the event through either a special parking lot or a back door, or that you don't have to pay an entry fee when getting in the event. Or if you're doing a big inside event, it's a way for you to get into the event where you don't have to worry about anybody saying, oh, who are you? You're with the staff, you got a vendor pass, special pass that you show the police to get you in the side door, or the attendant at the gate that you can get now into. And what you're gonna do is, this will help you guys speed things up in the event that you have to take money out at the end of the night, or you're putting money in the morning, or you have a service call. This will help you guys facilitate any and all challenges with the event if there are any. Point number 3, I have flags. Have flags. It's a big flag that shows, hey, there's an ATM in the area and where the ATMs are. A lot of times you just have an ATM, maybe you put a tent over it, and it doesn't do any good if everybody's at ground level. You need something that draws people to your ATM, an ATM flag. Usually we go with about 14 feet, that they have 12 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet, 14 feet. We chose 14. This will help you draw people into your ATM and let everybody know where your ATM is, if it's a carnival or a fair or just some kind of festival, or if it's an indoor event, it'll show you where your ATM is. Tip number 4 is don't overset the event. Phil, what does that mean? That means they're saying, oh, we expect a lot of people, probably like 5,000 people, we want 10 ATMs. It's overkill, it's gonna stretch your money into a variety of different ways, and you don't want that because you don't know what ATM is going to be the hot one. Is it going to be by the gate? Is it going to be by the beer tent? Is it going to be in the middle of the festival? You don't know. So on most events, most of the time you're looking at 2 to 5 ATMs, maybe one at each gate, one or two by the beer tent, one throughout the park, or it depends what the event is. But the big areas of concentration are the gate and where the beer tent is, or where they're selling. Sometimes they have vendors and they have a vendor place. So where the vendors are, where the beer tent is, and the gate. Those are usually the 3 main areas. And then sometimes they say, well, we want to spread it all over the park so people don't have to walk. That's why we have flags. Drive them all to where the ATM is, and then that way you'll do transactions. Because the more ATMs, the more you guys stretch your money. And if you stretch your money too far and they all pile into one ATM, you'll run out of money. You'll have to go to the event and then pull money out another ATM, or bring money and put it in that night when there's a lot of people. And then a lot of times you'll have to bring extra security, ask the police who are at the event, or security to help watch your back while you're loading the ATM. Number 5, don't run out of cash. Make sure you have enough of cash and always keep spare cash. Most of these events happen on the weekends, so you're gonna have to adequately plan for these events. Okay, well, how much money do I put in there? How do I know that? You know what? We just use a very basic rule of thumb, is that every time somebody takes out money at the event, we just calculate it at $100. That gives fluff money in case somebody takes out 20 or 40. But lately we've been seeing that number closer to 100. Every 5,000 people is going to equal 100 transactions, and 100 transaction, if they're taking out 100, $10,000. Now you're going to have to keep extra money on the side to get through the weekend. And hopefully you guys don't run out, because if you run out, that's sure death in the ATM mobile event space. You won't get asked back next year, and it creates a bad name. So never run out of money during your event. And then the other thing is, you guys want to keep a backup. Keep a backup ATM just in case your ATM goes down. because if your ATM goes down and you can't fix it, you're going to have to get another ATM in place. We always try to provide 2 ATMs at each event. Sometimes it's a very small event, we only need 1, but we always have a backup real close just in case if the ATM breaks and we can't get it up and running, we can flip it out and get it ready to go so that event doesn't miss a beat. And now we're going back to point number 1. So point number 1 is the guaranteed way to make money that we started adding is we started putting minimums on these events. So we put $250 to $500 on the event. This is a guaranteed way that you will make money. We ask these questions. Are you guys accepting credit cards? Yes or no? If they are, we're more inclined to install the minimum. How long is the event? Is it 1 day, 2 days, 4 days, 5 days? What is it? If it's 4 hours, more inclined to start to charge the minimum because our time is worth money, the ATMs are money, and now you've got cash in there. We're not doing this for free. We like a lot of people, but we're trying to help them out, but we're not doing it for free. So we have to make money too. So we started to charge a minimum for these events and a lot of these smaller ones because it just wasn't worth our time to drag the ATMs out there, let them sit, and then pull them in for 4 hours later. So we started charging minimums. This is a guaranteed way that you will make money, or they don't ask you to do it, and that's okay because the ATM won't make money in a small 4-hour event most of the time to cover your labor and the cost of the ATM in the month. If you're interested in starting your ATM business, I want to invite you to my free training entitled How to Set Up Your Own ATM Business Before You Buy Your Very First ATM, where I'll share with you things you need to know before you buy your very first ATM, so you can start your ATM business the right way and avoid mistakes along the way. You'll discover how the ATM business works and income you could possibly earn explained in detail. How to set up an ATM business and what category you need to register under, how to open up a bank account for your ATM business. Plus, I will show you how to talk to banks professionally so you feel confident and prepared when talking to them. Click the link below to register for this free training. Others charge for this training, but I'm giving it to you absolutely free for a limited time only, so click the link below. Again, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom back 1 transaction at a time.